I want to do something special today. Thanks to you guys, we just hit 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I would like to thank you for that. And what I have prepared is a stipulation draft. Anybody not familiar with that, we're basically making a rule on top of every other draft rule, so an imaginary rule that we have to follow. And from my experience, I like this one the most, but you guys tell me in the chat after you watch this. So the rule is, we're gonna pick every rare, we're gonna play every rare. I know that sounds weird, because usually bombs are rares and you wanna play all the bombs. This means we're gonna have to play everything. It means we're gonna probably have to be 5 colors, and there's some really specific ones in this format, like even unplayable rares, so I'm curious how that goes. Okay, gotta take a rare. Luckily we have a decision. We would have to take a triple triad, which is not that great of a card in this format. But we can take the Catsroy Witches, on the other hand, a really good rare. And this will also help us fix. So it does 2 things, which is actually really hard to do when you're doing that. Because you probably need all 5 colors, you're gonna need fixing. And sometimes rare is in the way of fixing. So how I like to approach this is, I want the lands pretty high, but I gotta take the rares. But this does both, so that is perfect. Are we expecting anything to wheel? I think the perfect wheel would be actually the land. And here is only one option. So some of the boosters, you don't get the decisions to make. The issue here gets, we hope we end up in a pot where towns are open. Because then this gets really good and the towns will help us fix. If towns are not going to be open, then it gets pretty rough. Because again, you have to take the rares first. So you cannot take a land over a rare. Obviously, Ignis, Wandering, the land would be all great. But I assume this is a good start. This is a really good start when you think about it. But yeah, I gotta take the rare. Okay, no rares. Now we got a decision to make. So normally I would go for Cornered by Mage, but I think we want some focus. And I like this Omega, just because it goes from the color we have. I think whenever we can, we need the focus. Like sometimes you want to also take the early game higher, because again, the rares are usually more expensive. So I think both of these would also be great options, the 2-drop or the removal. Something in mind, I've done this before, and it has worked out sometimes better to play more than 40 cards because you have less likelihood to draw your bad cards. So we basically reverse engineer the consistency logic with 40 cards. But I think that's the last resort. We still are aiming for focus. I'm taking Omega here. Okay, there's a rare. Gotta take it. This goes out. This is the stuff I'm talking about. This rare is really bad. We're gonna have to splash a bad rare. You can make bad rares good. So maybe we get some artifacts. Sometimes it's worth going out of the way, sometimes not. But we gotta take it here. Unfortunately, we're passing a Moogle. We're passing a Syncopate. A Blitzball would be perfect. I would play multiple Blitzballs here. And the land as well. So Blitzball has a decent chance of wheeling. This doesn't have rarity, but we know it's an uncommon. Now we have to decide, does it count or does it not count? I think we go with the normal rarity of this, and this is also on an uncommon slot in a boost. I haven't said anything about taking a special guest. So I'm on one of these. We will need towns. So I'm really tempted to take the towns because of it makes the Wandering better. But then again, Wandering fixes for every color. Both are Wanderings, by the way. I'm going with the town. Like we have Omega and we have the Minstrel. So the towns are gonna be needed. And I think in these boosters we actually... Well, no, never mind. We gotta take the rare. See, my mind is so focused on actually taking the good cards that I forgot about this. By the way, remind me, I'm not doing this on stream today. So remind me if I missed on some some rares. Because I could see myself missing on a card like that. I would slam the land here. By the way, this fixes for everything, but man, this card is bad. We're gonna have to play it. We can go maybe more expensive, but this is already expensive. Okay, no rares, so decisions to be made. Another expensive card, so I think we want to go cheaper. So maybe I'll go with Funny is, do I ever take a Monk's Fist just to have a consistent 2-drop? And it's an artifact for Gulps? Because obviously, Garnet could be okay. I could see myself taking a Monk Fist just to stay, to have enough early game on colors. I think we want to stay in 2 colors and then splash from there. So a weird pick, but I think it makes sense. This is not a rare. This is Nature's Claim. It used to be, I think, a common. It's funny that it doesn't show the rarity here. Okay, I'm taking the word map. That fixes. So that... And it's an artifact. Look at that. We're synergizing now. This will be... By the way, Sentinel would also be good, and like we're looking to be Simic. How many word maps can I play? Should I take Sentinel? I'm taking word map. I think it's early at least. Okay, there we go. A rare. I didn't want to reel it. We reeled it because land would be so good. But we gotta take a rare. Okay, there's a Dryad. This is looking... Look at these. I'm gonna put like the ones that go in the way... I mean, maybe we go red now because of triple red. We can take a land here. That is great. I mean, right now is weird because we need towns, but also some of the lands fix better than towns. If that makes sense. Cycling... Or just a 6... I'm thinking just a 6/5. It's colorless. It's colorless. We're gonna be able to cast it. That's a good thing. Might play it, might not play it. We'll see. And it's an artifact. Look at that. Go big or go big or go home. There's a town, but I don't think we want the colorless town. Reinforcements are weird here because... First of all, we can mill our lands. That's a little bit weird because we need them in the library to search them, right? Okay, this is bad. Like, I mean, this is bad. Like, Laughing Mat is good here because you're not alone, which is bad. That's what I wanted to say. And maybe we even play that. Okay. This is nothing. Nothing of nothing. Look at that. Passing Ignis, passing Gardener. Cards that would really fit, but gotta take Cerberus, which right now, what does it even copy? Removal or Laughing Mat? Fire Magic would be excellent in a deck like that because you need to aim for some upside. And sometimes you will just fall behind. Also, guys, let me know in the comments, how many wins do you expect with this without watching this to the end? Okay, there's a rare, but this is a really good one. A really, really, really good one. Because it fixes for what we want to do. We are in towns. We have 3 towns, so we're getting close to the minstrel number. Hopefully we get... I mean, even like Prompto would be good, because like we could go Gruul main. Equipment would be great, like just staying green. I think we don't move away from green for our fixing. We're gonna have to be like maybe 3 colors. We're gonna figure that out. Rare it is. There's a lightning bolt. But I think we gotta grab that Blitzball. I think that Blitzball saves our deck. We didn't wheel the other one. I know there's a town, but black is not a splash right now. Lightning Bolt is a really good card. It will help us survive. And if we go red main, it would help us with being consistent early. But it has to be the Blitzball. No rares in the pack. I want at least 2 Blitzballs. Okay, I know there's an UFO, which would help us with the early game quite a lot. There's a combat tutorial, but I could take a land here. We don't have a white card yet, but I also expect to have a white card. We have the mana ability for the Minstrel. But it's gotta be UFO maybe. We need some early stuff. And this will help us even ramp. It will also help us with the artifact. So see, synergy. Okay, I'm not gonna take clunky cards like combat tutorials, even though they're good and a normie draw, but look at how expensive we are. Our card advantage comes from our rares, from our bad rares. Next, bring it. I'm also sweating like crazy here, and I don't have an air conditioner. I'm streaming midday, and we have like a heat wave where I live. Oh, good that there's no rare, actually. Imagine being happy about that. We can take the land. A lot of combat tutorials, which I would never pass combat tutorials really that late, seeing how strong there are, or since we figured like the whole drafting community has figured or has gone up on this card. But it is Sunday and you see a lot of weird cards late. Okay, going with a land. Something spicy is brewing. That's an insanely late Shintato. But I think we need focus. We need focus. This is not a Shintato deck. So one of these 2 for me, and like Gardener makes maybe more sense because I think I want exactly 2 Blitzballs. And I would really want the second one, but it's still early enough, and this gives us some 2-drop quality. It looks like we're gonna be green. The challenging part will be to get the cheap cards. Ooh, that's really good though. I'm taking Reach the Horizon, maybe our best non-rare card we can get. Obviously, we have to take rares, by the way, so not that we would have a choice. I know there's a Gardener, but we just took one. But this will help us with the mana quite a lot, and we are expensive, so I really like this part. We're gonna have to play the rares. So yeah, we'll figure out what we do with the rares. Okay, no rare here, so land or one of these good cards. I'd rather have a 2-drop probably, but I could secure that land. But feels like the lands are flowing. I think early game is also gonna be pretty problematic. I do like X-Dead, but this is on the splash. This would give us the red mana for the treble draw it, and it's kind of a good midway pack. I don't think we counter spells are great here, even though Swallowed by Leviathan is a really good card normally. I don't think they're that good here because we kind of have, I don't know, we're just clunky. We're not gonna have time. We're gonna have to play stuff out. Okay, and then this Wheels, which is actually reasonable. I mean, maybe even Pot would be okay, but I don't want too many pots. To be fair, we do care about artifacts though. But this also makes artifacts. Okay, so this is looking better and better. An early play, we're looking to be heavy red. Let's go. Maybe just a rabbit, simple. Sometimes a simple 3-mana 3-2 just to trade makes some sense. I'm going from red-green. I'll maybe play that, there's no rare. Gotta be careful because sometimes it's easy to miss a rare at this spot. Just a creature might or might not play it. We don't need to play that, by the way. It does count towards permanents for Reborn, which we will have to play. This goes to the sideboard, and there we go, next pack. Okay, luckily we get to choose, because Rauban would be a really bad draw. Cares about equipments, we don't have equipments. Well, we have one. But then we can choose for Zell, which, again, doesn't do that much, but it's at least a creature that's not completely irrelevant. This is just a 2-mana 2-2. Well, this can actually be, I don't know, a X3. I would want other cards here, like a land wouldn't be bad, or Worm can maybe be down. It's a weird because Worm is not a good card in the format, but in this case, you're building a little bit different. We also gotta count the rares at the end. I wonder how many we will get, or I'm curious how many we will get. Okay, awesome one. Pick 2. Somebody passed it. So the person to our right is not in blue. But this is an easy splash. Like, even double blue is achievable here. And I think we're kind of Timor-ish, red-green, light splash, maybe like a little bit mid-splash blue, and then light splash everything else. Luckily, we don't have a white card yet. And I kind of want it to stay this way. Okay, no rares here. This draft is maybe too easy. I've seen harder Stip mono rare drafts. What do we take here? Do I want an artifact? It's like good for double spell, for like mana, for like prompt to basically mana value 4 or more. Blazing Ball wouldn't be that bad. Blazing Ball helps us survive, but it doesn't really trigger that well. Or maybe it does. I don't know, we'll have so many tap lands. I'm taking that. I know there's some other cards, but not gotta take a rare, okay? That's gonna be a fun one. This is complete nonsense, but sure. Look at the pack though. Like, I would really want this. I would probably slam Cloud here, honestly, if rare wasn't there, but we gotta take the rares. By the way, rares and mythics count. If you haven't figured that out, mythic is it's called a mythic rare. Okay. Nonsense incoming. Maybe I regret this sword pick. I should have taken maybe the... Okay, there's a land. There's a 5th land, so the Wandering Minstrel gets okay now, and there's no rare in the way. Okay, we still will have to get it, but we do have some cards that fetch lands. So it's like more... we're going beyond 5, is what I'm saying. Even though we have only 5. Oh, there's a Cloud now. Let's go slam that. Cloud is a gift here. We can easily splash that 1 peep of black. How do we build this? Do we just start from rares? Pretty sure we're playing this part, but we're gonna have to add rares in. Something like... but Marlborough is double. Like, I could take a colorless town just together with a number for Minstrel, which would be interesting. Is this a rare? This is not a rare. This is an uncommon, right? Sword can do stuff. If they stumble a little, it hits down hard. It triggers prompt. So I'm kind of digging that. Could just take a big card, but I think we're expensive enough. Let's not get a hat. No. No, why? Last pick, because we've seen every pack and nothing was that terrible. What? But this... Okay, Omega can gain life. Man. Cards like Laughing Mad go really up in value because we can discard unplayables. That's a miserable logic to go from, but yeah, I think I'm just on the... Well, we could take that land. What if I take the land, make sure we have enough towns? I mean, Shintoto is really good here, actually. But I want an extra town, but maybe I'm overvaluing... too late. Too late. Town it is. Here would be another town. Town it is. I don't know. Just take a town? Or take commune? Although, commune can wave. I'm taking a town. Okay, there's the one drop. It triggers quite a lot now. But the awkward is the tap lands get in the way a little bit. Okay. I think, oh, Laughing Mat is great. Like, we can discard the equipment. Because now with the equipment, I really want Laughing Mat. Okay, how do we build this? That's the funny part. Let's start with just the rares, because I think that's the whole point. We have to play all the rares. Let's make sure we don't miss anything. You're not a rare, you're not a rare, you're a rare. You're not a rare. Puff, puff, puff. Not a rare, but the card we're gonna play. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Gogo is still like a 2-4. That's not irrelevant, but while something like Excalibur is mostly irrelevant. Wish we had some life gain. We picked it a little bit too late, so we couldn't pick up some life gain. Is it this? Okay, it's not that bad. I mean, we haven't even gotten that many rares. Hopefully I didn't miss up one, because that would be cheating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rares. Okay. 12 rares is half the deck. Now, let's put the irrelevant, like non-cards here. I want to like build on actual cards. I think Gold Biz can be relevant actually in this deck. So I'm going to put it on the relevant part. It does something. Cerberus, it's weird in this deck. But okay. I'm going to put it here because I don't think we have much synergy and I don't want to go out of the way. Okay, now mana curve. Early creatures. We will need this. So mana fixing here. Word map goes in. Fixing. I mean, I'm playing both Laughing Mats. I don't care. I'm playing 2 swords because they trigger prompt. We're already capping, but I do think we want more cards. This is funny logic to live by here. Because you usually never want to play more than 40. But I think in this deck we want more than 40. We don't want to draw our bad cards. And this way we spread them out through the deck more. Does that make sense? So we avoid drawing them in multiples. This goes in... Okay, I think from here we build the mana base. So we need... This is 24 cards. So I think we need at least 8 green. We only need a single green P, but like word map counts. So that's going to be like 10 maybe. I think we want 8 on land. So maybe 8 red, like 7 green is enough on lands with Blitzball and word map, right? That counts as 9 sources. So 2 plus... Okay, these ugly lands. Perfect for this situation. 7 plus 2. Okay. Our green mana is covered. 8. And then we have 1, 2. Word map needs... So we need an island. And I think we need a swamp. Because like this finds the sources. So like basically it's only word map. So maybe we don't even need a swamp. Island I like because we have way more blue cards and in this counts. This is 42. We could run with that, honestly. What's our land ratio? This is 18 lands on 24 spells. Could add another spell. With this mana, we want more cards because now the ratio is a little bit scuffed. I kind of like that as well. Weirdly enough, because it's a card that beats down hard and we can discard it with Laughing Mat. Play maybe the bomb can do stuff. And that's the deck. Not more than 45. I think this is a good ratio. Do you want to go see the deck in the full glory before we start? Because this is a lot of confusion. That's the deck. Do we like it? A masterpiece. We have a 2-4. How can we possibly lose? No, never mind. It's actually... I mean, it can go... I mean, we have a lot of red sources. Our mana is not even that bad. I like that we have the 2-4. Because it blocks well on the play. Like, sometimes you just need vanilla defensive creatures. Well, that gives us all the mana, but when? I need Laughing Mats. Well, first I need the mana. Maybe I should have mulled that. But to be fair, our mulligans are really not consistent. So I don't know with what logic you go from there. Mono blue or mana screw? Or mono flyers, but they cannot crew them. Ooh, give me a land, come on! Come on, give me a land. Oh, this is bad if they have a creature, but I guess they need something like a Wyvern or to 18. There we go. Do you ever play around the counter spell? Because I don't want this to get countered. Also, do I ever just play that attack boat? Is that crazy? And then we have the trigger snatch. And I think it's the safest. Like plays around the counter spell here. Is there any flash? I'm scared now. Okay, ice magic, fine. I mean, it sets us back. Maybe I was too scared there, playing around the counter spell 4 mana. Okay, what is opponent's deck? Mono vehicles. Now they cannot counter that. I think it's just safer to go with the lands. Okay. We want. Then we kind of have all the mana, so maybe we go for this guy. I mean, why wouldn't I attack? Plus, like, they need really something like a Wyvern to really utilize these vehicles. Okay. Maybe opponent is also stip drafting. Look at that. So I could go here, but that only adds 1 mana. So I'll go here to attack. I'll play these two out as well. They are on 10. Are we just aggro? Oh, this probably is better than the other one, just because they can have a syncopate up. I don't mind this getting countered at all. Look at this beauty of a board. Mono legendaries. Where's the... Why didn't we get the multicolor legendary, the 5-color legendary? Okay, maybe I messed up not fetching a green source. I overvalued this. Ultima. I mean, they deal with with the same amount of their stuff. That's a little bit unfortunate. I'll just play these two. Even if we lose a counter. I did not expect Ultima. I mean, they were not even... they didn't even show the second color. Too bad because we would cook so hard next turn. Okay. They are on 10 life. We can deal with that. Attack for 4, they go to 6. Normally, funniest because a normal mass removal would make these live in other formats. But in this format, it deals with artifacts. No, this is too good. You also just move the sword on a bump and sacrifice it. Okay, that's not gonna do it. A land and a bounce maybe. Did they play a land? I'm not paying attention. So if I put it here, we win. Take 6. There we go, our first win. This is starting hot. Okay, I did not expect it, but opponent did stumble a little bit. I think we keep. We have the mana, right? You gotta keep. We have a Gardener and whatever we draw works. We're a little bit mana flooded, but probably the least of the worries in this deck. Well, now we have all the mana next turn. Okay, we gotta draw a triple triad or something. Something spicy. Maybe we just go here too early and that's good enough. I'll just go. We need a triple red. So I want this and I want this. Puff. Because maybe we draw it next turn, the triple triad, and I would want it up as soon as possible. Opponent is on 2 lands, we're on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana next turn. Turn 3 Omega. Turn 3 of their turn. turn 4 hours. Well, that's kind of crazy though. We could also transform that. Maybe better start drawing, huh? I dig it. They're tapping that down, so maybe I was... Oh, by the way, this transfers the Omega counters. I've been in this situation earlier today in a normie draft. So if you put counters there, it transfers it to the creature it saves, which is kind of funny. A weird interaction. So let's flip it. I mean, we kind of committed to it. We have played... I didn't really count the mana, but okay. I think we put it on the Zac. Since it's just a 3 versus 2 damage, right? Okay, you're fine, you're fine. It's even better versus that, because that would hit for more. We are losing the life, though, and they're attacking for quite a lot, but null attack. I don't know, maybe this is greedy. We take 6, but we're also out of... Well, this will give us gas. We might outraise that. We go to 11. That not gaining life gain here is pretty huge. Okay, so White Aura sit on Omega? On that? Okay, makes sense. But Omega hits hard. And this disappears now. Okay. That's a good attack from Oppo. I'll discard it. Two cards counts towards artifacts while we're flooding. Do I want a treasure? Dude, they're gonna block there, but that's fine. They lose the pump, and then this has everything in check. And now we have more time. I'm gonna just draw in their turn. We go to 11, but attacking paid out because they didn't attack with Chocomox, so we prevented some damage. Oh, no? They didn't read the card, doesn't deal with everything. It deals with most stuff though, to be fair. Maybe they weren't in this situation before. Okay, opponent is still being a good sport and playing it out. No mana, so we just prevent more. They want to see more. Oh, and look at that, now we're cooking. So we can go here, attack a bunch and then play the Blitzball draw. I might want to have that up. It doesn't really matter the damage that much. I like cracking the Blitzball and we still get Zell. Goal! Okay, so now I can play you out. Play another land. And we return something. Geot? Vanilla. Vanilla. Yeah, pretty much. White weenie creatures won't do it here. They need some sort of removal. To be fair, we don't have trample. That's what this deck is lacking. What the fat Chocobo were lacking. Okay, let's try to get something here. Better than lands. We're drawing a lot. These laughing mats are doing some work. Oh my. What a situation. To say at least. Here. First. See what we get. We're getting treasures in the process. Look at that. This might be okay-ish. We don't have life gain anymore, so this is useless. And we don't have laughing mats anymore to discard. Sure. And okay, that's pretty good for them. But we got rid of 2 cards. It's a 2-for-1, obviously. Dealing with that is pretty good for them. But now we got rid of that. Blazing Bomb can deal with it. Next time we have good attacks for sure. I'm leaving you back. Do we have any value on lands? Not really. But this is a real battle. We're not having a mana screwed opponent or anything like that. This is a real fight. Wait. 2 life? What a cheat. Okay, that helps with Blazing Bomb. That works, right? Next turn. So we're setting up for that. I'm going also. Opponent is gonna... Oh man. I'm ashamed of playing that card, but okay. Okay. We're doing it. Living the dream. Wait, now it's so hard to recognize which lands is which. I want to return mountains, I guess, because we have them in abundance. Okay, that's not a removal. Copy target activated, triggered ability X times. Okay, so we need full control, I assume. And we deal with the board. And we have 1,000,000 mana, so... Come on, Oppo. Don't bail out now. Oh, that's also great, but we're doing this first. I mean, they're just that, so... Okay, so this... Buff... would go... You go on stack. We copy you 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That's insane. Wow, look at that. select you. And we can even pay for the ward, so let's go. And now I can release full control and we just go through these. The best Blazing Bomb on the planet. It's a mass removal. It's a one-sided mass removal for 1 mana, chat. And for the finish, buff, take 27. Okay, that was... I just made up the number. Dude, our deck is consistent. What is that? The streamer is just lucky. Okay, I'm going tap land, then we can crack this for a blue or even Zal. Go for some tempo. Depends how fast we'll go, but we are on the play. We could go maybe aggro with the bounces. Okay. Grab blue here pretty easily. Unless we get blue. Nope. But I'll play you, I'll pass, and then just crack this end step. Okay, there's their 2-drop. Which is actually a pretty good 2-drop. Here, a little bit annoying. Hard to go aggro versus lifelink. Yeah, pretty easy blue. Does this give us even a hat on mana? Not really, right? It gets us a hat for next turn. No, but then we have to bounce one. But I mean, it does match the board, so I'm just gonna do it. And then we even have enough blue now that we drew that. But might be better to reach here. It does give us like a 1 mana plus next turn. So it did kinda ramp in a sense for 1, so... Wait, are they stip drafting? This card is actually fine. You can give them some treasures, you can equip it pretty well. Have something up or what? I'm scared of trading because they could have a trick. I think we just pass. I think it matters that much. I'll just get white. Play this out. And I think we just pass here. Because I can maybe flip that, start doing that, where it's pretty early for that. And wait, what? But that's insane. What? They just flipped that so early. Deal with the bigger one. It's fine, like the 3-drop. I think it's that important. Yep. 3, it's 7 minus 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 3. Plus the land. So we need 4 mana, which we have now. Okay. I mean, opponent is doing some stuff there. Okay, we get to draw now. That's good. This, you do lose the creature part of that, so it's kind of, it feels like negative value. It's weird, a weird card. But yeah, it makes your legends cheaper. Wait. We're one off, so maybe we draw it here. No, so we want to crew with that. Come on, town. Had to tap like that. Maybe I should have played other lands out. But I mean, that specific would be pretty good. No, I'm flipping it. Because it flips back either way, then it bounces more. And it blocks well and all. Ooh, we're cooking. Okay, that's fine. Well, they could start giving us the tokens. Now I regret not letting them have the garnet. So this gets unblockable. And we can activate this for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I played the land too early again. I'll block with that. Okay. Play you out. I want this in action. I want a town. But to be fair, we thinned our deck out of most towns. So we would need one of the two. Oh, what we can do is we can bounce this, and then it's a town, right? And then we get it back. So we can actually bounce that this turn. But it does give us one more pump. Does that matter? Not really. Like if we get any creature, we can pump it. Might just win here. They forgot about this ability. +X, whereas X is the number of towns you control. I think we're like... oh no, we got a town anyways. We get a town anyway, so I'm bouncing you. I think this should be lethal. Too bad because we're cooking now with that. I'm pumping, not counting. Oh, but it's others, but still good enough. 10. The ship is a 10. And this cannot be blocked. Dude, we're 3 freaking 0, and this deck plays out insanely well. Maybe we can learn from something. Take every bomb. I mean, imagine this deck being optimized. Blitzball, Pretty slow, but we can draw a green source. I'm keeping. I mean, again. In this deck, you cannot expect much better. With consistency, at least. Well, okay, that at least is not aggressive. And that's a play we can make. Lovely. It's a Hagen. But missing land drops. I smell blood. Oh, by the way, the combo. This puts counters on the Blazing Bomb. Do we profit more from UFO? Not really. I mean, depends then if we draw a land or not draw a land. If we would draw a land, this would be better, right? We could blitz ball, play a land, play that land. We would be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Yeah, whatever. I think this is fine. Okay, there's the knife. UFO. For a basic, for a bird or a basic. I guess these two are completely fine here. And a tap land, and then we have... and we can have that, but it doesn't deal with anything. But now we have double green. They need to draw a land to attack with a Sahagin. They can maybe equip and set up, but that's slow for them. Okay. Untap land to play around Syncopate. Oh, I can just put it in to play with UFO. That way play around it. Yeah, I'll just play that. Oh, then we actually get value from the UFO. They might have a Syncopate. Look at that. Look at that. And it looks like Syncopate to me. Let's go. Got them. We got them. Wow, 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 wow. No birds, right? So what land? Red? I don't think we attack. Like, there's no reason to. I could attack it with trade, but it still trades for 1. Just feels bad. Okay, they get a Sahagin counter, but we're on 17. Triple Triad time. What does that do again? Whenever this attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, then double the number of 1/1 counters. Why like that? So I would do this and that. Okay. And let's have some fun. I could have done that. I forgot about that. I don't know. I mean, okay. I need to start. I need to focus. That was a good play as well. Dealing with that, the thingy would survive. Okay, mistakes were made. I'm so focused on instant or sorceries that I forget about some things. Okay, that's bad for us. Maybe I messed up. Ouch. Doesn't work. Okay, that's a good draw. I'll just pass. I don't think there's the rush. Okay. This game would have been much easier if I kept our other rare alive. But okay. Mistakes were made. In the wrong order, wrong order. So we just keep that. By the way, this is also legendary. And it's what? 1, 2. Still quite expensive. We gotta deal with the infantry. It's just too annoying. Attack for 3. Okay. We're attacking for 6 in the air now, but probably want to flip that first. If we don't get anything else, we got to draw the blitz ball. We get to draw 2 cards. They're on 0 cards, so we're in perfectly fine shape. The game would steamroll already if I didn't mess up there, so... I think we only attack with that. I like the blitz ball draw. We're likely getting a land either way. Okay, there's a land. I'm gonna deal with you. This is just annoying. And then I think we have enough time to flip here. Start getting some cards. They don't have currently an answer for Omega. So yeah, I'll just flip you. Let's go. Oh, I'm so tempted to keep. We have a Blazing Bomb into potentially sell, but I think I do actually keep on the draw, huh? Well, I need a green source, and then we're in a really good shape. I think the upside is super high. Maybe I'm gonna regret it. But we have, what, 8 green? Or even more with maps and stuff. I guess the Blitz Ball doesn't work now. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. Okay, land is good. Because then we get to do something on 3. Not that this mana does anything for us. That's the issue. Blue would be way better, but okay. UFO. Zell actually hinders us here. So I'm gonna play that first. Pass. Okay, come on green now. It's like we're getting some time, which is good. I'm gonna block, I mean, at this point. They have something. We just need time either way. This is fine. 3 cards. So I don't know about this now. I guess if it stays in play, we're playing 2 lands. If they deal with it, they actually... Okay, I'm playing it out. Maybe that's bad. Maybe that's really bad. But we need an extra land. Okay, now I'm blocking if they are attacking. Oh, let's go. They're on 2 cards. Ah, yikes. Opponent figured it out. Green still works. Okay, this is what it is. It's bad for us. They actually missed an attack. But we get a bounce now. Next turn. Yikes. Wait. They just played it without... I mean, it makes some sense, I guess. Because they just win next turn. So bounce that, chump that, what? I think we lost that game. Unfortunately. We can chump, see what happens. Bounce that. They get removal, we lose. Yep. They got a trampling trick? Okay, they didn't, but they just go for the damage, sure. Well, something we can play. Okay, we're technically alive because they don't attack now through 6 cards. They need 8? 6 or more permanent. No, but there's some other stuff. Wait, what? Wait, now we're playing against good decks all of a sudden. Yeah, I think we're safe to concede on 5. I kept a sketchy hand, let's be real. I guess we gotta keep 1 land and we're doing stuff. There's a chance to draw blue, but blue is our splash. So I don't expect an untapped blue source, but I'm happy with any land. Then we have this into that or the sword. This Zell is... I mean, it's pretty bad, honestly. Should I just... No, we have to play all the rares. I'm just discarding the expensive card here. Okay, so Zell doesn't work here, so I'll just... Okay, so let's do that first. And I'll just discard this. I mean, we get time, which is good. I might like Zell here, gets us a hat. Also don't lose any tempo from it. Because if you don't have a land to play out, then it actually restricts you, right? Because it bounces the land from that turn. If you deal with it, this... I mean, I don't care. Like, I want this out. And it does hit for potentially more, because we're getting another land here. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This plus this. have black. Turn that. Kinda like 2 creatures ahead because their board is non-existent, so we can flip the thingy. That's really good for us. Huh. I think we could spread it out. So maybe we spread it out. I'll put it here. This is a 1/1, but it's... I want something big next turn. It's just that removal is so too good if we put it there still. Well, now if they deal with that, it taxes their turn. And then they likely cannot block that, and we can put the counters on something again. Yeah, we need to... well, I guess this would then flip it, or Gardener work. Okay, now Gardener goes... Corners are good, but... we're fine. Ooh, lovely. 4/5. Maybe it's still better to flip the lands. It's a little bit safer. I'm gonna put it there. I know we could double the counters, but they just jump now. Oh, they just concede. Now that it just got fun. We're too far ahead and Triad plays around. Ultima, I meant to say, but 5 wins. Can we trophy with that? I didn't expect to go even like nearly close to that, but to be fair, the deck, considering what cards we play, is not even bad. And we can discard those cards, like Laughing Mats do a lot. Okay, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. This is a good hand. At the core is consistent, right? Like, it's just these cards are out of the way. There's cards in the way. That's basically our deck. And then it has like some really good main deckable, or like cards in 2 colors, or I guess Timor-ish stuff. I hope we get to cook with something else, like some out of the ordinary rares, like the 1/4. That would be neat. Well, that can maybe cook with... oh, that with Laughing Mat actually does things. So I don't think I wanna... I can check the stops. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack into the White Heart. Looks like a White Heart situation. Next turn we go that. Now they either had a removal or didn't. No, but they would play a removal here. Oh, the good thing is if you have 2 lands and trade this away, then you're 2 lands away. So I guess in that sense. So I guess this is worth it then. Pre-combat, because we can play another land out and trade that away. Or just hit harder. Good question. We are a land ahead, but I don't think that matters that much. Also, this is an attack for 5. Okay, I don't hate this card. It looks vanilla, but it's good enough. They go to 11. Okay, land. That and Laughing Mat would maybe hit us more lands, which is interesting here. But Blitzball also hits more lands in theory. Okay, I'm going here. We're gonna crack Blitzball, so probably just putting it counters there to spread it out. We're too far ahead. Aggro. Okay, but that's 9. That's 9 damage, opponent. And we get to draw, which means we can play another land out. Satch. Well, that actually set us back on lands. So this is what Zels also does sometimes, but they are on 2 life, so they need 2 creatures here. Well, that's lifelink. Oh, but they cannot equip. Yeah, it would be pretty sick if they had a big lifelinker. But too late, I guess. Final boss. Who would have thought? Wow. Scan does nothing till turn 4, but I'm gonna keep. We have the mana. When you have the mana, you gotta keep. and then trust the process. It does have some quality. I mean, this card is insane. I'm going here because we have green if we get a 2-drop. I'm not playing that out because I'm planning to discard it. It's a completely useless card. Besides, we have one card that has life gain, which would make then a +1/+1. No, thank you. Oh, this gives us untap lands next turn. It is awkward if they have a counter spell, then actually that helps. I think we gotta pass here. Like, yeah, this would be insane, but... Okay, they don't tap out. Oh, I don't want that to get countered, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, it is what it is. If they have it, they have it. Okay. So would they counter that? Because now I definitely want to go that, but there's could be still a counter. This and then double search for lands is also interesting. I might dig that with that. Okay, that's actually insane. I'm gonna try that. It's not that great of a card either way, and then we have this 2 times. But it is insane here, because otherwise we lose spells. Interesting, but probably don't need it. So if this resolves now into then that, where bounce. Ooh, okay. That's what they had up. But now we can actually cook with this, which is crazy. We get all the lands, all the towns. Okay. So just pass Opal here. We can. Yeah, I'm not gonna block. Okay, they actually don't have anything. Okay, so now copy stuff. Yes, sir. Get all the lands, and then we get to copy that as well. So we get all the cards. So get all the towns. So this is all the towns, and then we get 2 more lands. Get 3 blue. Okay, that's fine. Get 2 of these. Play a land. Look at the mana we have here. What is going on? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana next turn. Turn 5. Yeah, sure. Sure. We can draw. And then play that. We get the thingies. So I guess we go for that. Although, do you even want to lose that at that point? I might discard. I guess I discard the 6/6 now. Have to be a little bit careful, but I think maybe this is too greedy. So we definitely play that out. No matter what. And then I get a land. I mean, this is what? Plus, this is 6 cards. It's good. If we survive here... This also won't do much, but... I have 2 lands to play. Could lose to some removal and a go white pump. That's what worries me. This I'm jumping. I don't want to take any damage. We're gonna be fine. If this lives. Okay. So no removal. Okay, and play this. Oh, I don't have triple red. Just gonna play stuff out. Oh, come on, auto tapper. Come on, auto tapper. When this thing is untapped, also we had triple red. I forgot about that. It's not that bad because we also kind of likely have lethal with the pump next turn, or at least threaten lethal. Let's get tapped. We get the triggers also here. Okay. So if I attack everything, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pump. And if I leave that back, this is other creatures though. We get another creature. Like they might forget about the Gogo. Because they can technically block everything, but then they lose also stuff. And we can decide to pump without a trigger. Wait, this is it, right? Yeah, this is definitely lethal. Full control, pump, and then ability 2 times. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. What a finish. Take 3,000 and 8. Oh my, we trophied with that. We trophied with that. Who would have thought? I mean, this is like unbelievable, but okay. Should I even talk about this? Probably better to just... These are embarrassing to play. Embarrassing. Okay, let me know. Maybe let me know if you guys like that. And thank you again for all the subscriptions. Appreciate that so much. See ya for a normie draft next time.